The facts, dates, and events presented in this video are from the member's best recollection and may not be fully accurate. This video is intended for entertainment purposes only. Always consult with your local union about your rights and duties at your workplace. The opinions shared on this video are our own and do not necessarily represent my employer's positions, strategies, or opinions. All views shared are protected under the National Labor Relations Act.
All right, so we're going to be covering 224s, and the first thing I got to start off with is it's really great that we got rid of the 224 language. If we did not, we would have 225s, 226s, 227s, and we would have a slow progression on the regular package car driver's job. And so the fact that we got rid of this is a huge win for us. Now, there are some caveats in this that you may not know, and I think it's important we cover those so you know exactly what's going on with the removal of the 224s. Greg, I'm going to first start it off, with a person being a 224 and then moving over to the RPCD position, what type of pay rate are they looking at?
So the position of the IBT, as I understand it, is you will either get the bump from moving to the RPCD progression, or you will get the 275 general wage increase, whichever one of those is higher. So if you move to the new progression and you're supposed to go up $1, instead you're going to get 275 added to your current pay rate, whatever it is right now. After that, going forward, you will get both the progression bumps and the general wage increases every August 1st. Your progression bump will be on your anniversary date. That's a point of confusion that seems to be happening because normally during the contract, if you're in progression, you don't get the general wage increases. But we have language that states that people who are in progression when the contract starts not only move to the new progression, but they also get the annual raises. So going forward, if you are that person, you get the 275. Say your anniversary date is September 1st, you will move to the next step in your progression on September 1st. And then next August 1st, you will get the 75-cent raise that we all get. And then you would move to your next step of your progression the following September 1st, et cetera, et cetera. So you get the progression step and you get the raises going forward. Just this one, they both happen on August 1st. And so you will get one or the other, whichever one is higher.
And then let's get into the 9, 5, and 8-hour request language. As a 224, you don't have those rights, but now you do. But how exactly do they work?
So with the 9-5 language, it's a little tricky because most of our newer members are familiar with the idea that all RPCDs can get on the 9-5 list whenever they want. That language came from the 22-4 language that was just erased. So we will have to go back to the prior language that we used to use before the last contract in Article 37, which states that you have to have 4 years seniority or do the same route for a week or be scheduled to do the same route for the week and moved by management. It's unclear as to whether qualifying under that gets you on the list going forward for good, or it gives you the opportunity just to file a grievance for that week. We will have to wait and see, get some clarification from the IBT on how that's supposed to work. But I would say, given that most of our 22-4s are under 4 years, it's going to be either some time or a certain set of circumstance that's going to have to happen for them to be able to get on the 9-5 list.
Some people may hear this 9-5 language and be really turned off by it, but I would talk to your business agent and talk to your local, because there are some supplemental issues with all this, and it's not as dire as it may appear, but we just wanted people to be aware of this because, once again, it's 2013 language, and a lot of people weren't here in 2013, so we want to make sure you know what you're signing into. So now, with that being said, let's get into the work schedule. What's the work schedule like now? Are you going to be Monday through Friday, or are we still Tuesday through Saturday?
So if you are currently a 22-4, you will be Tuesday through Saturday unless there's enough volunteers from the current RPCDs. It will go by seniority. The way that it works is people who were RPCDs who were hired before August 1st, 2019 cannot be forced to Tuesday through Saturday under any circumstances. People that were hired after August 1st, 2019, but are RPCDs that are not currently 22-4s, they can be forced if they exhaust all of the available 22-4s. So it is possible that a 22-4 could be Monday through Friday, but I would say that at least for the time being, it's highly unlikely that any of them will be moved to Monday through Friday.
So, all right. Appreciate you, Greg. Let's get into the next episode.